All right, remember to share, like, and subscribe on our YouTube page. Welcome to Journey to Zero Hunger Foundation. My name remains Farmer Chris or Farmer Extofa. Journey to Zero Hunger Foundation. This is an update on the cabbage that we planted on the 28th of February 2025. It's 9 days today, 9th of March 2025. In the part two of the cabbage production that video that we did, which was when it was 5 days, remember that we talked about manure application and wetting. And you can see we use the rabbit dung or the rabbit feces for our manure because we want the cabbage to be organic, and we lay emphasis on organic farming in Journey to Zero Hunger at Journey to Zero Hunger Foundation. And we talked about the benefits of manure application. That's been manure application in that video. So if you have not watched it, I'm going to drop a link in the description below. So you can you will see a link to the part 2 where we talked about manure application. And we also talked about wetting of the crop. So we talked about avoid erratic wetting. Some questions have been coming up. Can cabbage grow in 5 days? Does it sprout in 5 days? Yes, in 4 to 7 days, your cabbage should have sprouted if you avoid erratic wetting. It's very important to avoid erratic wetting. The more erratic the wetting is, the longer it takes to sprout. If you want to learn more about erratic wetting, go and check the previous video. That's the part 2 of cabbage production. So today, this is 9 days. That's 9th of March 2025. 9 days after we 9 days after we planted those seeds of cabbage. And you can see from the video, from the pictures there, they are doing very fine. The leaves have started developing very well. That's the foliage development is very good for a 9-day-old cabbage. So you can see, but you're also going to notice that in the seed tray, it's kind of one-sided. A side is kind of bushy, growing very well, while the other side looks scanty. The leaves are not so big. Now, the reason for that is what we call sun duration. The way the seed tray was positioned, the duration of the sun on one side was more than the others, which means the other side was kind of in a shade for a longer period. And you know how that affects photosynthesis. What that means is the plant that has more sunlight has more time to manufacture its own food, so it is eating better. Although, because it's in a nursery, we kind of avoid the too much sunlight and too much heat from the sun. But it's also important that it has this light and it to be able to manufacture its own food. So on the side that is growing very well, the leaves are very big. The foliage is developing very well because it was in the sun. It spent a longer time in the sun than the other side. Now, this does not affect transplanting later. They will all catch up when they get to the field. And the manure we applied also helped in this production. This leaf production. So also the wetting pattern and everything can affect such, but in this scenario, it's because of the sunlight duration or the sun duration. Next week, that will be 14th. It's 14th of not 16th, because we will do it on a Sunday. We'll do the transplanting on a Sunday. On the 16th, we are going to be transplanting these guys. We will take them to the field. We are also going to do a video on how they are being transplanted. Some people have been asking question, how do you transplant on a from a seed tray to the field? So stay back. Next week you are going to watch that. You are going to see that. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. This is the only way you can really support us for now. And we really want that support. The more you share our video, the more you like, the more you encourage people to view our videos, the more it is suggested to others. And the more our views, the more we are able to bring out something and do more videos that is free like this.